morning. Uh, we're in Grand Teton. Surprise. Yeah, yesterday I had a terrible, terrible day. I don't know why, but I got an awful migraine. Awful, awful migraine. I do have my door open, but I am being quite vigilant because we're in bear country and they gave us this paper. You know, be aware of the bears. What bears are what, yada yada. So I'm keeping my eyes out. Um, if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing sweats and a hoodie. It got down into the 30s last night. Surprisingly, the 3 blankets I had did a solid job, and I think that kind of helped me get like a solid night of sleep. But still, it was chilly. I ain't gonna lie, it was quite chilly. You know what? I will say, next time I plan a trip like this, I'm gonna make it so that I never drive more than 5 hours on a given day. Honestly, that's entirely on me for kind of doing this all very last minute. This 10-hour drive shit's really driving me bananas. Honestly, I feel like my brain is mush right now. That drive drove me crazy. The headache drove me crazy. The lack of water is driving me crazy. I can't drink my supplements now. My multivitamin. You know what I did see, which actually was quite funny? Drive into Jackson. So you drive through like a bunch of little cities in Wyoming, which like has like little population signs. So it's like population 350, population 1,000, whatever, tons of little towns. And then you get to Jackson, and Jackson actually had like traffic in it, and I was like, whoa, where did all these people come from? Pretty like bustling. Um, and then I saw Whole Foods, and that's when you know. Second you see a Whole Foods, you know where you're at. You're in gentrification nation, baby. Money. Also checking the little map, and of course the area that I'm camping in has no water spigots. The side right next door has all the water spigots. So little dog's barking at me. He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Bro, I'm so tripped out about bears that I even put my potato chips in my fridge. I don't think the bears can smell potato chips. I think that's gonna be it for me complaining this morning about my problem. I'll be back later with better stories and better vibes. Today's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna make it a good day. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. We are here at Jenny Lake, getting ready for a nice 6-mile round trip journey to Hidden Falls and Inspiration Point. I saw a moose at Moose Lake or Moose Pond, whatever it's called. It's pretty cool. It's pretty far away. Couldn't get close to it. Looked pretty small, maybe like a juvenile. As if I'm like a moose expert all of a sudden.
lunch spot. And by lunch, I mean just like some nuts and a Cliff Bar. I'm gonna go have lunch back at the campground. And then I want to shower and I want to head into town and have some dinner in the town. Just because the town looks super cool. But yeah, I'll give you one more view. There's a little ferry, I don't know if you can see it down there. It takes you across if you're lazy and you don't want to hike. Or if you're just old, not lazy. So I feel like I've been getting some weird looks from people. I was like, wonder why. And I realized I'm wearing my Mudvayne t-shirt, which it's a rock band. I'm sure most of you know of it. But it has a skull and a pentagram on it, which, I mean, it's rock and roll. Come on now. But yeah, I'm sure some people are like, Jesus Christ, look at this fucking Satanist. I don't know. Just like rock. Sorry.
Well, hello. Today was a good day. It was a lot more fun than expected. Didn't see a bear. Saw a lot of animals. Saw a baby moose. That was fire. Lots of chipmunks, squirrels. That's about it. Limited wildlife, not too many birds. The hike was great. It was tiring, but not too much. Definitely could have done more, but for the time restriction and what I wanted to do, it was perfect. Still just meeting more and more people, great people. I went here at the campground. There's like a little like restaurant bar area. So the restaurant was closed, but the bar was open serving food. So I stopped by there, and turns out the bartender, she was from Florida. So I got to talking to her, and then another guy at the bar sitting next to me. This guy was on a similar road trip, and like instead of me going from Miami south to New Mexico and like up to Montana and then around, he did from New York. He's going like north to Cali and then kind of down and around again. His name was Nick. Cool guy, really cool guy. I went to town now to Jackson. A really cool town. I wanted to check it out. I wanted to grab some dinner there. I also needed to get some groceries, so I went there. And yeah, like even the server at my restaurant, like I could tell he had an accent. I was like, "Where are you from?" He's like, "Romania." I'm like, "What are you doing in Wyoming?" He was telling me it's like a program, like a work program. They help you get your papers, all this stuff. I was like, "Okay, cool, interesting." I have to go to bed now. I'm literally gonna just get in bed immediately because at least tomorrow's drive is only like 8.5 hours. That's so much better than 9.5, 10 hours. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do Glacier. I'm gonna try to get at least 8 hours tonight. My body's definitely tired from today. But yeah, I ate a lot of food today. I definitely needed it for the amount of energy I expended. And yeah. Oh, and the other thing too is I was like, because Jackson's so cool and it was giving me this vibe of Miami, of like, touristy town, all this stuff. I was like, damn, let me check what rent's like out here. And it was hilarious because rent is literally worse in Jackson, Wyoming than it is in Miami. Literally a one bedroom is like 3,500, the cheapest. And it goes up to like 15, 20K. And I'm just like, Like who's doing this? Makes no sense. But yeah, overall, great day. Let's get a good night's sleep. I'm gonna do everything in my power not to get a migraine on my drive tomorrow. You know, get enough sleep, drink enough water, have a good breakfast, and I am going to make it a chore of mine to stop and eat on the drive multiple times. The other good thing too is because since Glacier is so far up north, pretty much the Canadian border, sunset's not until like 8:30, so I don't gotta rush it. Because my only concern was I didn't want to get to these places after dark. It's not gonna be dark there for a long time, so I'll be good. But yeah, I'm tired. Going to bed. Wanted to get this quick video, and I actually recorded a quick video over in town because I had reception, so I could use my film app. And then my mic died, so the whole video that I recorded was mute. It was me like just useless. So yeah. Well, good night, guys. I'll see you later. Maybe I should do a time lapse video tomorrow because I didn't do it on the Utah drive. Whoops. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'm out of here. Peace.